please, our next storyteller is a stand-up comedian. He runs a comedy show in Corktown called Prankus with Bart, Dangus. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say about him. Please welcome Bart Dangus.
Y'all doing alright? Yeah, cool. Alright, I'm just gonna get this out of the way. Yes, I have a fucking goofy ass boot on my foot. I tried to get the doctor to give me a second one because they kind of look like the brand new Nikes or something. The moon boot version. How funny does this boot look in the ye olde tavern? Alright, sorry, I'm defaulting to stand-up mode. Alright, so this is gonna be like my first year in Detroit. Yeah, it's been a lot of things has happened. Like, I put out an album, I got on TV for the first time, and then somebody burnt my work down. Yeah. So for the TV spot, it was only one TV, and it was like the live feed that was just in the green room. Whatever, fuck off. The album, like, they came with these little, like, download cards, you know? And I gave a couple to my friends. And I was like, hey, how'd you like the album? He's like, dude, it was great to use to scoop my weed into my joint sweet. So you see where this is going. As far as my work getting burnt down, somebody fucking burnt my work down. Yeah. So I moved here and like I didn't start doing stand-up, like continued doing stand-up, and I was at a show once and this lady called me the epitome of gentrification. Which like I know gentrification is like a huge thing in Detroit, but the previous 9 months I lived in a trailer on the road. I don't think that's the person you gotta worry about, man. You guys want to come here, tell some jokes, you know, have a good time. But yeah, a lot of fucking new experiences. Like I'm from Arizona where there's no seasons. It's like living on the sun, you know. So the seasons were a fucking brand new thing for me. Like my favorite part of the changing the seasons was like how the leaves change colors, you know. Fucking, I know nobody even cares anymore because y'all are from here. But like all the different shades of orange and red just fucking floating through the air, it's like a fucking, that's my brother, he's from Arizona too, he's never experienced this either. So I did, you know, to fit in as a Michigander, like I thought what you're supposed to do is you like rake them all up, right? Like I skipped the bagging part and I just put them in the back of my truck. And I drove the fuck away just to watch them all fly through the air again. Like fall came twice that year. 2 for 1. Yeah. Learning how to dress for winter has been a fucking challenge, too. Yeah. Like I just feel like every layer I add, I just look more and more homeless. Still, like I'm 2 years in. I got caught wearing Chucks during my first snowstorm too. That shit sucked. There's not a lot of black people in Arizona. Ooh, careful. So I went to this this black room and it was a stand-up show. And I walked in with my buddy Nick and I'm the only white dude there. We walk in and this fucking giant bouncer stands up to like pat us down, you know? He pats my buddy Nick down, he's good, he doesn't have anything, goes through. And I walk up to the bouncer, you know? I hold out my arms for him, and he just looks at me and goes, nah, you good. Like I felt like a goddamn child just like walking with a lollipop, you know? Fucking stupid. Yeah. Let's see what else. Yeah, what else? What else could happen? Oh, with the restaurant thing too, like, after, well, there's a restaurant that caught on fire, or somebody lit it on fire. They rebuilt it, I went back to work, and there was a fucking dumpster fire like a month in. Only the dumpster burned down though, so whatever. Yeah. So another thing that like is a really new experience for me was the whole Canada thing. Because in Arizona we have Mexico. Totally different. I mean, like, both their monies look weird. Like, I still don't know which one's which, you know? And you know there's like an ongoing debate whether or not the Canadian money smells like maple syrup? For real, look it up. Like, that's a government conspiracy. I love thinking about that, like an official was like, hey, let's make their money smell like maple. And not tell them. But, so one of the first times that I was over there, you know, I'm having a drink at the bar, and I wanted to make sure that I tip them right, you know? I was like, hey dude, like what's an appropriate tip on a beer? And the bartender goes, a loony or a toonie? Like I thought he was fucking with me. And I was like, the only thing I got is a Jungus or a Fraggle Doo. He didn't bite. I don't know, I love it here, I really do, I've been having a great time. I really do suggest, like, if you're from a city, like I lived in Arizona my whole life, just fucking go somewhere else and have a little, you know, time. Brings up a lot of different feelings, you know? One other thing about Canada that I noticed is like the crosswalk signs are just vastly different from the American one versus the Canadian one, you know? Like, we all know the American one, like the stance is like, you know, like this. It's like face towards the ground, like back just being broken down by consumerism. You know, that second marriage, third mortgage. Just fucking hell. Like, he doesn't even have a hand, you know? Like that shit fell off, but he's gotta get to that meeting. You look at the Canadian one though, it's like this. It's just like fucking foot out, but have you smelt our money? So yeah, like, I still keep in touch with like two of my best buddies in Arizona. Like, I talk to them like all the fucking time. And talking about these different feelings, you know, moving away and stuff, like, they told me this story about how, you know, they had like a wild night, had too many drinks, got on a quad, like a four-wheel, like two dudes, like nuts to butt, you know? And they just took off, and they got lost for 13 hours, like in the fucking woods. And they're telling me this story, and I'm like, I wish I was there. Alright, yeah, I'm Bart Dangus. Follow me on the internet, at Bart Dangus, on whatever. Thank you, this is fun.